can you explain the science and evidence regarding the CDC guidance for school children going back into school buildings? I mean, we're on the precipice, no doubt. Here has already started. My daughter, who's in class as well, she both serves as an intern for a high school, and she also is in college at the same time. So she's getting a double whammy. So I'm just wondering what that is.
It goes without saying, all of us can agree that in-person learning is like one of the best contexts for really being able to figure out who you are and how you're supposed to connect with others and grow into adulthood, come into your own. And so one of the reasons why we've been carefully working in this space is to be sure that that can happen as safely and securely as possible. We really want to be able to have a safe and supportive learning environment that will really help us really ensure that students have that social and emotional development that we so wish to see them have. So here's the thing to think about when it relates to the guidance that we've put out. First of all, one thing that I do have to emphasize, which we've been talking about a lot tonight, is that vaccination is key. It's the leading public health strategy to actually end the pandemic, and promoting vaccination in schools can actually help those schools resume normal function, as well as get back to, having kids be able to enjoy some of those extracurricular activities, sports, and other social circumstances that I know all of us think about as being just a normal part of how we all grew up and part of our developmental experiences. We also think that in this particular circumstances, in addition to having vaccines be made available and having vaccines be a part of the mitigation strategies, we again have to have layers of protections in place. So as a case in point, due to the circulation of the Delta variant, this really significantly highly more contagious variant that we've been talking about, we have recommended indoor masking by all students, that is all students age 2 and older, also for staff, teachers, and visitors to K through 12 schools. And this is something that we recommend not just for those people who are not vaccinated, but regardless of vaccination status. In addition to universal indoor masking, we also recommend that schools maintain at least 3 feet of physical distance between students within classrooms. And again, this is something that we do in order to be able to minimize the risk of transmission. So we could go very deep with this, but what I want to actually emphasize is that the guidance we put out has layers and levels of different types of protections that are really put in place to be sure that we take every step possible, that we take every action possible to be sure that our students and the staff that serve the schools are as safe and secure as possible.